Hey Journey Church, George Werner here, global worker with Ella Viva. Just wanted to send a video to say thank you for your support and your ongoing prayers for the work that we're doing in Europe. I also wanted to take a couple minutes and tell you two short stories that would help you celebrate what God's doing through our work in Europe. You know, during the pandemic, we were able to help Vincenzo and Numa plant a church. Vincenzo was the graduate of our Empower program, and during the pandemic, while they were discipling a small group of people in their city, they realized that they had this opportunity to invest even deeper. Well, to make a long story short, they launched Connect Church in January of 2021, and a year ago, June 27th, 2021, they baptized 9 new believers. Well, fast forward to today, that church is now over 100 people with 30 kids in it, and in a few weeks, they're going to baptize 10 more new believers into the faith. Such an exciting story. Well, the pastors in that area, the region of Naples, took note of the establishment of this church, and they said, how did this happen? Vincenzo introduced us to that group of pastors, and we spent time with them talking about our vision, our shared vision for Italy, and the strategy we use to equip people to plant churches. After a few questions, they asked, when can you start teaching us? We launched a brand new Empower program, 3 years of leadership development for emerging leaders in Naples with 70 students from 7 of these churches just this past March. By the time that conference was over, 4 more churches were calling and say, is it too late for us to join? At our next conference in October, we will have over 100 students in Naples preparing to plant churches in that region. That's exciting. Also on the church planting front, in Bologna, our partners there have always had this vision for expansion. They're a church of 400 people, a significant sized church in Italy. But they've had a greater burden for their whole province of Emilia-Romagna. They want to plant 8 churches over the next 10 years, and they've identified 2 cities where they'll begin soon. Well, as we've been teaching leaders to become better leaders in their church ministry, they've identified 5 couples who will be amongst the first leaders to plant these 2 churches at the beginning of this vision. We've begun a coaching process with them. We're preparing them to take roles of leadership in new towns under the leadership of their pastors to establish these new congregations in these new towns. That's exciting as well. That's actually mind-blowing because we're years ahead of the expectations that we had for the progress that we would make. We wanted to share these stories with you because we've always believed that God would use us to help start a movement of church planting in the nation of Italy. And that movement in Italy would spawn church planting movements in other cities and other regions, other countries of the Mediterranean, Europe. And so we just see God beginning to do a great work. It's beyond us. It's a supernatural work. And it's because you've been praying for us. It's because people around the world or across Canada have been rallying behind this vision, and they've been giving the support and the prayer and the encouragement needed to make it happen. God is up to something great in Italy, and we're glad that you're a part of it. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your prayer. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for the finances that you provide to make this all possible. May God bless you.